So some of the main challenges to transition to net zero that I foresee are that we're driving towards net zero in what people use. What people use is great. Electric vehicles, electric buses, electric trains, transport infrastructure is fantastic, but we haven't developed the infrastructure around those elements sufficiently to actually make it a safer place to be. So although it may be net zero, it's not safe. And it's been proven time after time with battery cars being bursting into flames. For that, the fire brigade have to let them burn. That means we've not developed sufficiently the ways to fight those fires. And to me, that's a big, big issue. That means we can't, because you can't attack a fire with an electric fire engine, because that fire engine is also unsafe around an electric fire. And therefore you have to use diesel. Is it safe to use, is it right to use diesel when you're trying to be sustainable? According to the government, no. So that means that we need a better way to deal with things. And I don't think those areas have been developed. And if they have, they've not been promoted nearly enough. So we need to promote that more. I think if people feel safe within a sustainable environment, within a net zero environment, they'll embrace it more. But at the moment, we will always have yes or no. There'll always be that conflict between them. And I think to get net zero, we need to, as I say, make it safer.
As a provider of transport in the UK today, there are many, many, many challenges to it. Where I see the biggest ones are obviously cost is the major one. Cost both of operating costs, operating centres, and the day-to-day costings, fuel, consumables, etc. It's an industry that nobody wants to pay for, but is a necessary one for the supply chain to be involved in, because I think COVID showed us that when transport dries up, the economy suffers, and we can't let that happen again. Yeah, our customers' demands are constantly changing, evolving, and we have to change and evolve with those demands, because every customer is unique and every customer needs a unique answer. So the challenges that we are currently facing are remarkably different to the ones of 30 odd years ago. Life was possibly simpler then. Now it's more complex, but the industry is considerably safer in that length of time, and the answers are now given to the customer both in production of whatever we're doing and in a cost-effective manner for both the client and the general public.